Not every woman will wear sexy clothes, make dirty jokes, and invite you over when she feels turned on by you. There are many girls who show their feelings in a rather reserved way. Some of them are afraid of facing social judgment, while others prefer to establish a deeper emotional connection before things come to bed. Therefore, they send some subtle signals that they would like to get more intimate with you. In this video, we'll discuss the non-obvious signs of a girl secretly imagining you two spending the night together. Watch it to the end, as most men tend to miss these. The first hidden signal is when she notices some small things or changes in you. Did she notice your new perfume, hairstyle, or clothes? Or does she notice your habits or remember your preferences better than your closest friends? Her interest in such minor details indicates that she is really into you and wants you to notice it. She may also remember specific parts of your conversations or adopt your slang, which shows that she's paying attention to you. The second possible signal would be when a woman in question tilts her head during a conversation, exposing her neck. Think of it as a gesture of trust and relaxation. The neck is one of the most vulnerable parts of our body, and exposing it shows how comfortable and ready we are for closer interaction. And this particular gesture can also demonstrate interest in the conversation, since it helps her hear and perceive you better. Women often use it to show sympathy, as well as to emphasize their femininity. Sign number 3 comes from a woman frequently looking at your lips throughout a conversation. Believe it or not, this can be a subtle but very significant indication of physical attraction. It often occurs on a subconscious level and is associated with thoughts of possible physical contact, such as a kiss. A look at your lips may be accompanied by other gestures. For instance, light licking or biting her lip. You haven't guessed yet. The said actions are aimed at directing your attention to her own lips. In case you notice that she repeatedly switches from looking at your eyes to your lips and back again, this may be her way of telling you how close she wants to get. Alright, here's the fourth sign. Once a woman feels a strong attraction to you, she starts to initiate conversations that imply emotional intimacy between you. She could first ask you easy questions about your preferences. However, as the topics continue to develop, her questions may take a personal tone. If she goes on to share her innermost thoughts and feelings with you, tells you about her vulnerabilities, or something that she doesn't obviously tell every stranger, then, well, for women, this is not just friendly honesty. It demonstrates a great trust in you and her desire to be with you on a deeper level. Number 5, women may try to hide their attraction, but their body language often gives away their true intentions. You see, when she's attracted to you, her behavior shifts in your presence. Her mood is uplifted. She starts to smile more, hold eye contact for longer. In fact, her gestures might become more relaxed as she displays more femininity in her movements. You may notice her playing with her hair, gently touching objects. Notice how she sits in front of you. If a woman wants you, she will never sit in a rough pose. Instead, she will choose the best angle to show herself. Pay attention to whether she crosses her legs. Maybe it's time for you to see a little more than is allowed. Maybe she even exposes her neck. Watch how she takes the glass in her hand, how she handles the dessert spoon. If she is doing it smoothly and gently, then it's not just about femininity. A girl will never just behave like a sexy cat around a man she is not really interested in. The ease of her body movements, combined with her emotional relaxation, clearly indicate that she feels comfortable in your presence and is ready to take a step further. The sixth signal. Women often use laughter as a way to show their attention and sympathy. If you find her laughing at your jokes, even when they are not that funny, it could be her method of showing her interest in you as a man. Maybe she intends to get closer, create an atmosphere of lightness, and establish an intimate connection. Laughter will help a woman reveal how secure she feels with you by her side and how much she enjoys your company. The more she laughs in your presence, the more likely she is to actually like you. Laughing can also serve as a tool to not only relieve tension, but also to express one's feelings in a non-intrusive manner. If a girl fancies you, she will listen attentively to whatever you say. If she actively participates in your conversation and shows genuine interest in what you are saying, it could be another hint of her desire to hook up with you. Hell, you can even do a quick test. Try making a joke that's not too funny. If she laughs at your silly joke, then she definitely wants something to happen between you. This technique may feel awkward, but hey, it's pretty effective. Number 7. If during your conversations she hints at the fact that she is now single, then congratulations, you're on the right track. Once she tells you that she's not living with anyone right now, any smart guy should understand exactly what is meant here. The matter is, girls are very cautious about sharing such personal details, so it could be just a simple signal of her wanting you. The same can be said if she asks you about the last time you had sex, or suddenly mentions her not having one for quite a while. Come on, she's just saying that you can be the one to fix the problem. But remember, remember, neither this nor any other of the signals or their absence can be a guarantee for what we're discussing. Still, being able to identify them will greatly increase your chances of success. The next sign is all about shortening the remaining distance. Anytime she whispers in your ear, touches your arms, leans closer to you, sits down next to you, makes frequent eye contact, and increases the duration of her gaze. Don't you ever think of these as just friendly gestures? The closer a girl tries to get to you physically, the more obviously she wants to spend the night with you. She will also try to touch you more often. In fact, the girl will begin to do just that even before you get to the bedroom. Her touches could be light, but repeated. She seems to be looking for any excuse for physical contact. She may also hug you longer than usual when meeting or saying goodbye. It's her way of letting you know that she needs more than just a sit-down chat. Well, if you're fortunate enough and she puts her hand on your thigh, then consider this a highly promising sign of her trying to create sexual tension between you. But when a girl allows you to touch her, you've hit the jackpot. It's an even more obvious sign, in which she doesn't mind sharing her personal space and possibly her bed with you. Try touching her arm or shoulder a little to check her reaction. If she doesn't shy away and continues to keep wearing a smile, it's a clear indication that she feels at ease with you around and could be open to physical intimacy. If a woman notices your touch and doesn't show any sign of discomfort, then it's a good sign. She's interested in getting closer. Go and get her. Yet, if she starts moving away from you, I'm afraid she is not really ready for physical contact, or her interest in you is non-physical. The 10th sign involves asking personal questions. Girls don't just start talking about personal matters for no reason. When a woman starts raising intimate questions, it's often meant as an indication of her wanting to understand you better and develop a deeper connection. She may be interested in your past relationships, tastes in women, not to mention your preferences in bed. After all, it's her way of gauging your willingness to share more with her. Once she starts talking about bedtime, be sure she's open to the idea of having a closer relationship with you. It's not just her curiosity, it's her way of gently planting the idea of spending the night with her in your mind. Among other things, she may also reveal some details of her personal life, tell you about her preferences or experiences. You have to admit, a girl is unlikely to discuss her preferences in sex with just a friend. You will only come across such topics of conversation when she's keen on making love with you. Number 11, listen to how she talks about other men in her circle. She may say that her friends are not mature or interesting enough, to the point that she gets bored in their company. This could mean that she is subconsciously reaching out to you. Meanwhile, phrases like, "I wish all my friends were as understanding and interesting as you are," or "why didn't we meet earlier?" Bro, these are not just compliments. It's like she's subtly hinting at you being the one she's been waiting for this whole time. Expect her to start considering you as a potential partner, even if it's just in her fantasies for now. Don't be stupid, don't miss these signals. We are grateful for your activity. Check out our other videos. See you in a bit. Bye.